hits. Let's win.
Okay, rolling.
We're here at the moment in the studio with Wayne D and John. They're both from the new Santana Magic up here, and we're having a word to the fellas. How are you both?
Yeah, we're really well, thanks, Colonel. Good, mate.
That's the way. And we're up here in the studio at the moment. You're just doing some recording for a couple of new songs that you're laying down for a tour that you're about to do, I believe.
Yeah, we're doing a version of Smooth, and we're doing a version of She's Not There and Europa.
I just heard you do Europa. It comes up very, very nicely.
Thank
you had 2 goes at it, but I think you had a great go at it the second go. How did you feel about it? Which one did you like the best, the first or the second?
Certainly the second one was the one, yes.
What was the difference between the two? What could you say that the second one had that the first one didn't?
A little bit more relaxed, less mistakes maybe.
Not so many bad notes. Yes. The drumming was a bit sloppy on the first one.
They tell me that all helps. Yes.
It's all about relaxing and just being in the moment.
And these are some of the songs you're going to be playing when you actually do start touring with Santana Magic?
Yeah, we've got 2 halves, 50-minute halves, and we're going to do some Woodstock, vintage Santana, and we're going to do some of the new stuff, the new groovy stuff at the end. You know, so we've got 2 halves. We're going to get dressed up, bell bottoms, the whole bit, and then the new big selling album we had just a few years ago. So we were so excited.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And when do you foresee all this starting for you?
Well, we're doing a video of Smooth on the 28th of this month, and we're going to have a party with that one. And then we're going to do a live show and do the videos with a live show, and then we're going to get out there to all the major agents, and we've already got people wanting us to ring out when is it going to be ready, so we're off and running.
Beautiful. Now you've got a bit of background to come with all of this too. Like I think you've come from Sydney and you played down there and amongst Sydney down there?
Yeah, I started playing drums when I was about 11, and Mum and Dad put a drum kit in the lounge room. I came home from school and there it was. So, and then that started my 37 years of professional playing.
And how's it affected the hearing after all these years?
Pardon?
There you go. There's a drummer joke for you, folks. There's a lovely drummer's joke for you. What about you, John? You've been born and bred up here in Newcastle. What's your background for all of this?
Just started playing guitar sort of at 15, 16 years old, and Santana is something I've always loved. Started learning that stuff when I first started learning guitar, and just I've always had a passion for it ever since. So this is quite exciting, doing Santana music, it really is for me.
And what about other music? I mean, apart from just Santana, you must have grown up with other sorts of music as well.
Anything with guitar in it, yes. Of course, Jimi Hendrix, Gary Moore, all the great guitar players really is where my passion is and where my background is, yeah.
And that still exists now? You're still into all the guitar heroes?
Absolutely, that's all I really love, yes. Because it moves me, it evokes passion, so that's what it's all about for me. Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, I've seen a bit of the passion in the studio next door. I'm sure we're going to see that happen out there on stage too. You get right in amongst it all when you're up there.
Yes, we certainly do. Well, you have to, don't you?
You do. And what about you, Wayne? You've done a little bit of drumming around the place. I believe you picked up a few Mo Awards, about 7 Mo Awards for your drumming too there along the line.
Yeah, well, Sydney, the clubs, it's an industry award. It's not for the general public. All our peers vote for us, and we got picked up 7 years in a row. My band, the band I toured in Japan with, it was a 7-piece. We're doing a Chicago tribute show over there, and then we came back and we started working as a 4-piece, and we specialise in backing acts, and just pretty well every act that you could possibly think of, we've backed, and they voted for us as the best small backing band 7 years in a row, so we're pretty proud of that,
Oh, good. So you must be looking forward to getting back on the road again with this band.
Oh, yeah, especially with this dude. Yes.
Well, I think you're all doing fantastic. I've heard you play a couple of times, and this is going to be great when we get you finally going on the roads too.
Thanks, Colonel.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good to catch up with you, bro.
All right, and thank you, fellas. Thank you. We've just been talking to Santana Magic in here, and it's been a pleasure having you fellas talking to us, and thanks very much for your time.
Great. Thank you, Colonel.
Cheers,
Thanks very much.
No worries.